Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Valeria Strongborn, what's up? So I've been playing around with a little bit of an add-on for the combat system, and it's fishing, and it's really fun. And I'm just working. Oh, I got some sound coming through here. Okay. Anyways, if you heard devils there, I'm sorry. But anyways, if y'all can hear me, I don't know if anybody's in the chat. I got the other screen open, but if you can say hi or whatever, that's cool. If not, that's cool. It don't matter. So this is about the add-on I'm doing. It's going to open up a great door for the combat system. What we aim to do is make it not only a combat system, but a system for all kind of different things. So this is going to be more like now. As a region owner, when I say region owner, that means somebody that's bought the basic combat system and it has these add-ons. Well, this add-on will be in with it. I mean, it'll you can get it and you can use this in with the combat system. So basically, your same melee fights, fist fights, spells, and magic and all that of the other videos, along with some fishing holes where players could go and fish and catch the fish. And the better fish you catch, the more health it'll give you back. You can also craft things out of the fish. We'll probably have like scale armor and stuff like just there's a wide variety of things I'm gonna do with it probably, but now I'm gonna also put in with the combat system is gonna be like a fishing tournament as well. Like we have PvP on the combat system right now, but we're gonna also have a fishing tournament board. So basically, whoever's catching the most fish within a set amount of time, it'll list that as you're catching fish. So enough of my blabbing. I'm gonna go ahead and I show you here if my viewer's working now, and invite your friends in because this is really something you might be interested in. Uh-oh, and I just started a game. I just failed so bad. Hopefully, it don't crash. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but we'll see. So I didn't mean to, and I started The Witcher because I'm a gamer. Like I tell everybody, I love playing games, but yeah, it's probably gonna crash me. But I'll just try to. I got a pretty good computer, so maybe it won't. That's probably what y'all was gonna see. Okay, let me exit out. Okay, so we didn't crash. Way to go, i7 processor. I love you, and you love me. Okay, so let me unblock I got the logo up in front of us, but I'm gonna take that off so you can see my screen here, and hopefully you'll be able to see the Kiteley screen. It don't look like it's coming through there yet. And I just had it working. Why are you not coming through now? Let me turn the game capture off. Put it back on. Okay, I think. What the heck? Okay, well, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna try to close this out and re-log in. These streams, they always have some sort of issue, huh? Okay, so we're loading back up the viewer, and hopefully this time. Oh, and it crashed, man. What the heck? Okay. Sorry, everybody, for the delay. I'll get it going here in just a minute. But yeah, I've been working on this. I got some animations to do still. So basically, you're going to be able to move your floater. You're going to have a floater on each rod. So you'll cast that out into the water, and you'll be able to move your floater around to the left, to the right, forward, and yes, backwards. Even though backwards is not really a possible thing to do in fishing, but um, sorry about the background noise. My little girl, she's having fun over there with her toys. But Let me see if I can get this thing started. Golly, it's being a pain. So anyway, yeah, you'll be able to move your floater around. Once you get to a location in the lake, pond, creek, whatever that you're at, and you want to try to fish there, then you just basically touch the floater with your mouse. Just do a touch on it. Now, the way the fishing is going to work, which we're not going to, okay, this ain't working good. Let me see what's going on here. Let me close this window out here, and let me try this again. I don't know why my viewer's not working on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna pause the stream for just a minute. It's gonna go out, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna stop it, restart my streaming software, and I'll be right back. So just stick with me. We're back. Hope y'all can hear me, and hopefully it'll work correctly this time. I had to restart the broadcaster. So we're just gonna see about that. All right, I see the Catley stream back there. Let me take this logo off. Put it back over here. Okay, it's blinking a little bit, but that's weird. Okay, let's try to log in and see if it's gonna keep blinking or if it's gonna why is it blinking like that? Let me minimize this. Oh no. Okay, we have some. Let's try this. There we go. We'll just use that. Okay, it's gonna be. Let me see here if I can make it smaller or what here. Okay, that'll work, I reckon, for now. So like I said, this was a fishing sneak peek, and here we are here at the wonderful Konk Combat Sim on Catley. And I already got my fish pole here. Now, this will be, let me turn my sounds on. I'm having all kind of issues. Now it's not detaching my fishing pole. So I'm going to have to relog again. So you're probably going to see my desktop, but that's okay. Um, Anyways, you'll be doing a temp attach. The rod will be a temp attach just like the weapons are. and and so I had attached it, and it'll stick to you if you don't detach it from the master HUD, which is just a security measure basically for the combat system. But so now, like I say, we're gonna have fishing tournaments and stuff like that. You can the better fish you catch, the better stuff you can make. You can sell the fish for like conch coins and make cook food out of it and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So now we're rolling through there this time. So Alright, so we're back on the sim. I'm going to turn my game sound on just a second here so y'all can hear. So I've added some different effects and stuff like that to the fishing rod. Like I said, I still got to work on some of the animations, but this is just a sneak peek. I'm probably going to have this done here, I don't know, probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. There's still a lot to do, so yeah, we're working on it though. So anyways, let me alright, so here we go. So we're gonna go over here. My fishing pole's gone now, so that's good. Now, um, this is how the fishing's gonna work. I got a little pond out here that I've been testing it with. Now I hadn't got the fish made and all that. Like I said, there's a lot that I got to do. But this is just a real quick preview, and you can see, how it's gonna work. It's gonna be really fun. I think a lot of people will get a kick out of this. So I'm gonna attach my master HUD. Then I'm gonna equip. Now one thing that everybody needs to know here is that you do have to have a master HUD. You have to be in a region that's running the Konk combat system, and you do need to be wearing a battle HUD. Even though technically you can set your region to where it won't take any damage. Like the region owners can disable all weapons. So disable all weapons, all HUDs. So whenever somebody comes in that has that in their inventory and they try to equip it, it'll say it is not allowed here. So if you wanted a peaceful sim where everybody just gets to fish, and wants to fish and have fishing tournaments, that's possible too, with the combat system. So even though you're wearing a meter, and your meter is being worn for the stamina cost of fishing, and then once your stamina runs out, you'll be detaching your fishing pole. So you gotta be careful. Now the only part of use that's gonna use your stamina is moving your floater around. Like if you wanna, well, I'll show you here. So let me go ahead and get the basic. Now this battle HUD is the level 0 battle HUD, which is the one. I'll probably make a new fishing HUD or something too. But for now, just for the sake of this video, we're gonna use the regular HUD here, and then I'm gonna grab the fishing pole in my inventory because I'm working on it. And so, all right. So now, okay. So say you come in, you got your battle HUD on, and you go to your tools. That's where your fishing pole would be, and any other fishing poles that you have, and it'd be right here. Which the icons are still not there yet, and I'll fix all that. But anyway, you would equip that fishing pole just like you equip anything else in Konk. You just hold down your mouse over that icon for 2 seconds, release it, and then accept the attachment request. So, anyways, but I have my fishing pole equipped because I just want to do this demonstration. So here we go. We're gonna fish. Now I'm gonna draw my fishing pole since I already got it, and like you can see that I casted right. Now it's on land. Well, you're not supposed to be able to fish on land, so if you touch this, it'll go away. It'll die because it needs to be in water. Okay, now if we go out here to the water and I go in the mouse look, this is how we're going to cast, okay? We'll be casting our fishing pole. We'll be casting out in mouse view. You can hold it down for a set amount of seconds and it'll go further, and you can just barely press it and it'll go a short distance. So we're going to barely press it a little bit. Okay, so you see it landing there, and bam, it's floating in the water. There's your bobber. Now, in order to move that around, say, we're just going to use this as an example, but if this was a big old lake and there were some bridges over here, and you wanted to get your bobber under that bridge over there to fish, well, you would go out of mouse view, and then you would go. Um, you would use your regular attacks like you do weapons, which is holding the left mouse button and pressing a left, right, up, down key. Okay, so say we want to move our bobber over to that. We'll just say we want to move it to. Let's see here. So we're gonna fish around here. Say this is where we want to start fishing at. So here's our bobber out there. Okay, so now, sorry the land's all messed up. So, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get up here. I don't like being sucked into the land. So you can watch the bobber there. Now I'm gonna try to pull that bobber to the left, and you see that it pulls it to the left. Now you can look on your stamina here, and it's taking stamina away. Now that's subject to change. You know, I think it's probably gonna cost you more to move it around a little bit. We don't really want people moving around a ton of, in the bobbers in the fishing tournament. Now I will say this: there's gonna be now this is only if people want to use it. There's gonna be advanced fisherman HUDs, right? And you would acquire these by fishing, catching a lot of fish, and then either turning them in, selling them for Konk coins and experience points, or crafting something out of them. Now, this is a game, so we can do all we want to do. It can be a fantasy game along with, it don't have to be, real life way things work. So the way I'm seeing it is we're going to be doing the fish. The fish will be valuable, and the fish can be placed on the crafting table. Like say you can get 2 bass and a catfish, and it can make you a better rod. It's a game, so we can have a fantasy side of the game, and or you could put 2 bass on the crafting table and maybe craft a cooked bass or a cooked fish, fried fish or whatever you want to do to eat for the combat system side, where it gives you a lot of health. So it's going to be universal like that, and this is basically how you fish, though. Just a second. Okay, sorry for the delay there. Um, so, anyways, basically, that's how you're going to fish. You're going to be casting this fishing bobber out, and you can move it around, like I said, using your left. So we can move it all the way over here. And it moves slowly, but you can reel it in. And I got to fix this back animation on it, but it'll reel it to you. What's going to happen is once you get that bobber to the area that you want to fish at, then you'd touch the bobber to start fishing. And I hadn't got that far yet as far as the fishing part, but it's going to be, I can show you an example. Well, it's going to be like once you start fishing, okay, you have a chance of breaking your line automatically when you start, okay? And then once you start, you'll need to grant permissions for your camera. So your camera's going to end up zooming down to the ball there. And you're going to be seeing these little arrows above the ball. And what you'll have to do in order to reel that fish in, depending on what kind of fish and how hard it is, then you'll have to do your arrow keys accordingly and in the right speed in order to catch fish. And if you fail, then your line will break, basically, and it'll detach your rod, and you have to just reattach your rod. Now I'm thinking of doing a where maybe you have to craft line in order to re-rig your rod up every time. So now you can use plant fibers and stuff around the sim that you collect. Now I don't know if we're gonna go that far with it, but that's the idea behind it. There's a lot of stuff we can implement. So any ideas on stuff like that that you'd like to see for this? But like I said, it's gonna be a working fishing game. It's gonna be fun, and we're gonna have a tournament boards up for it. To for people to fish in tournaments and all that stuff. So this is as far as I've got right now, and like I said, let me take it out of the land there, and it'll die. Now let's try to cast one pretty far here. So we're now, like I was saying, if you hold it, the longer you hold it, the farther it'll cast. So if I hold it for the maximum of 6 seconds, which is what I got it for right now, it'll go further, and then it's going to drop down into the water. Now I'm going to fix this this distance here to where it'll go further, and the better rods you get, the further you'll be able to cast. Like this is the basic pole, you can see it's not even a real fishing pole. It's a homemade fishing pole. This is what you're starting with, and it's not going to be very good at all, but you'll end up being able to catch enough fish to upgrade to an actual rod and reel. Now, if you want to keep it medieval like at my sim, then I'm going to use these, and then I'll probably make some upgraded pole, fishing poles like this. But I'm going to make the actual good-looking fishing poles, the open faces and stuff like that, and then, so people can have some real. So I'm trying to make it to where it's able to be used as only a fishing system, linked with the combat system, or implemented inside of a combat sim or whatever that you already have going, with the crafting and magic and all that. But that's about it. I've had fun doing this so far, and I think it's gonna be really cool. Hopefully, you'll be able to catch bass, catfish. You can even go deep sea fishing at some point when you get a rod that's capable of fishing in the ocean. It'll be an ocean rod, and so you might have a deep sea sim, for fishing. Now, see, you can limit just like all the other weapons and items in combat, you can disable items. So, say you wanted to make a sim that was ocean deep sea fishing, then you'd have to require everybody to use a certain type of rod. Well, to do that, you would go into your allowed list in your object server and just disable everything else and enable the rods that you're allowing people to use. So it makes it to where only this grade of people that's fished this much, that's accumulated a rod of this quality, can fish here. I mean, that's why I left the allowed content like that with the combat system, is to allow region owners to decide what they want there and what they don't want there. So anyways, that's about it for the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. And of course, it's a live stream, but I'm sure people will be tuning in later on and checking it out. So if you got any questions, feel free to send them in the comments. And another thing I'd like to note is, once you catch these fish, as soon as you catch them, you're going to see them in your inventory. You're going to see them in the crafting items inventory right here. You'll see like a bass, brim, and maybe a minnow, a little bitty minnow or something. If you're deep sea fishing, you might get a shark, you might get a stingray, so it's going to get really crazy. But that's as far as I got right now. I want to show a sneak peek of it, and hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm going to end my stream, and we will see you later. Oh, y'all can't see the side of my screen over here. I forgot I had the camera all off on the thing. But anyway, we'll throw some more videos in here. And oh man, I didn't even have the game sound on. Let me turn that on to show you what and it's sorry, like I said, sorry, I'm using just the screen capture, so you can't really see the HUD over here, and you can't really see the this HUD. Well, you can see this one, but not the other one. But Here, I'll put it on there real fast. But I'm sure if you've watched any other videos of the system, then you've seen this is the HUD right here, the combat HUD. But I got the screen basically zoomed in, so we missed that. But it's okay. But let me show you, just for sounds, it's going to be basic sounds like reeling in and casting and stuff like that. And I'm going to probably make it to where the fish actually jump up once you successfully reel them in and stuff. I'm going to make it as interactive as possible. So, but here, we're going to do one more cast here so everybody can see. So we'll just cast it out. There's a little bit of sound. You hear the water drop. And now it's floating in the water. Now I want to cam out and I want to move it to the left. And you can see it moved, and it's got a little bit of sound of you pulling your reel to the right and then backwards toward me. I have to fix that animation. Backwards again. So there you go. There you have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we will see you later. Disconnecting. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel to keep updated on all the things we got going on at Konk. See you later.